Okay, cool. It's not art. I call it socialization 2.0. So basically, this is a graph we got in 2006 New York Times, and basically you can see how people spend socializing, working, traveling. People work a lot. Check it out. It's just that, what's the color? Yellow color. So I'm going to give you examples of technologies that have been changing the way we basically interact with each other. First one, it's breakfast cereal. We all love breakfast cereal, and basically what breakfast cereal did is we could just basically eat on our own, right? We don't need to interact with our families. Technology number 2 is like in the workplace, people eat in front of their desk, and they did like a survey. 75% of the people actually spend 3 out of 5 days eating in front of their desk. That's pretty remarkable. So it's like portability in front of their desk. The next technology is basically TV meals. Basically, you just shove it into the microwave. You spend like probably 5 or 6 minutes, and then you just sit in front of the TV, and you're away. The next technologies. This one is like a coffee place in Italy that we found, and it's just a copy paste of Starbucks. And in Italy, like coffee culture is very, very important. For them, coffee is like a way of socializing and interacting, but they're taking over. These guys are taking over. And changes in work patterns, gossip. We love gossiping. And gossip, according to this guy called Durbin, is like, he says, gossiping is a way of how we groom. It's like social grooming. And gossip is so important for us, for humans to communicate with each other. Next, in the 1970s, the photocopies came along, and that basically what allowed was people, when they just wanted to photocopy something, that the kind of serendipitous encounter happened. But then, sorry, it's just going too fast, But traveling, the idea of civil invitation. Every time we go on a bus, train, we just forget everyone. We just stick on our iPhones, and that's basically it. 1950s TV was a really social act. People got together like today, and we all watch TV. But now, check out this guy. Just the iPhone, laptop, and TV, all alone, no interaction. Next technology, basically, if you're out and about, if you want to find out something, you just ask Wikipedia. You can ask for your groceries. They just deliver it. You can just get your money out of the machine. So technology number 4. Okay, so we have all these 4 technologies, and basically we don't need to interact with anybody. But there's been some rebellion, obviously Twitter, Facebook. Now we can have this kind of serendipitous encounters in real time, but is that it? Is that the best we can do? Well, we'll see. Also, we managed to invent like really sophisticated devices to tell our friends, oh, the train is running late. And also but the good thing about it is, like, obviously you can stay in touch with other people. So, good and bad. So why things have changed the way they have basically changed, and why every time we come together we need like basically an excuse to interact with strangers, right? And this is a very interesting fact. In the pub, like they did a survey in a pub, and people go to pubs because they see it as basically a social act, not because the pub in its own, but it's a way for me to encounter other people. And why is there this thing when we basically get together, we have this awkward feeling? It's a very strange thing. And one of the theories of why are we so awkward is like, okay, we were hunter-gatherers for 2 million years. That means we stayed in our little tribe for millions and millions of years. So basically, we're not designed technically to get outside or to talk to other tribes. It was just us, 150 people, and that was basically it. In our brains, we're not designed exactly to basically encounter thousands and thousands and thousands of people. We're just designed to talk to 150 people. That's scary. But at the same time, we're so tied. We're social animals. We really need to interact with other ones face to face. So the question is, how technology, how the Web 2.0, the Web 2.10 is gonna, what's the solutions out there? And we're finding Farm Bill, we're finding IMVU, which is basically a virtual world for which we just go into a virtual room like this, and we start interacting through a chat room. But there's a proof. Couchsurfing. Couchsurfing basically just go online, find people around the world, and you say, oh, let's get together. Like, for example, I'm going to go to Germany. This is us in India. Italy, and basically you get together with strangers. You stay in their house. They donate their couch, and that's a very interesting way to meet actually people. But this is my final comment. It's just incredibly interesting how we've designed technology that basically cuts us out from other humans. And basically what we're interested in is how to design technology that would enable us to have serendipitous encounters. Thank you.